Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel Favor's Flavor. My name is Favor. I'm very excited to see you guys. I hope you guys like this video and I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. Today's video is going to be about my Kindle unboxing as well as the book haul from Book Outlet and Amazon. So I hope you guys enjoy. So before I get into the book haul, I actually filmed the Kindle unboxing part of this video 2 days ago, but after filming it, I only was able to get like 4 to 5 minutes of footage, which definitely wasn't enough for a whole video. So I'm going to insert that clip and then I'm going to come back and tell you guys what my review is so far with the Kindle after having it for only 2 days. I know 2 days is not a long time, but I have some thoughts. So I got 3 accessories to go with the Kindle. The first thing I got was this clear but with some like silver sparkles case. The other thing I got was this pop socket. It says just one more chapter and the color of it fits the actual color of the Kindle, which is the jade color. The other thing I got, which I'm pretty excited for because eventually I want to decorate it like everybody decorates their Kindle with like some extra stickers and stuff. So I got this 50-piece stickers for black readers. Here it is right here. It's like different colors and I got it from Amazon. It has 50 stickers. I hope to like, oh, look at this really cute one. It says Bookish Black Girl Book Club. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm very excited to use this. In a later video, I'll decorate my Kindle with all of the stickers, but for now, I'm probably just going to use the case and the pop socket to get it going. Everything will be linked down in the description box below because I got all of it from Amazon. So onto the Kindle. This is what the Kindle looks like. Again, it's in the color jade. It is a 16 gigabyte Kindle Paperwhite. I was able to get this for $106. I believe the regular price is like $160. This is what it looks like out of the packet. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. You guys do not throw away your box because the charger is like at the bottom. I had to literally tear this box apart to get to it. I feel like I would have easily thrown away the box if I wasn't like really this aggressive with the box. So it comes with this charger. You have to have your own block with it, but at least it came with some type of charger because, you know, that's not something we get anymore. I had to connect it to my Amazon account. No, not kid friendly. This is for me and me only. This is what it looks like. And it has all the books that I added to my Kindle Unlimited on my phone app. This is what this part looks like. And it's also pretty light. Honestly, I need to put this case on because I just feel like I'm pushing it a little bit. Ooh, doesn't that look beautiful? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna put the pop socket on because honestly, I think I might be using this tonight. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. This is what it looks like. Okay, so I know you guys have watched that part of the video, the unboxing, and I showed you guys all of the accessories that I got. So this is what my Kindle looks like right now. I've been using it for the past 2 days. And the only thing that I don't like about it right now is the fact that it's said to have like up to 12 weeks of battery life. I charged this on Sunday and I've been using it, but like not constant. And it's already at like 89%. So I'm just like, that doesn't seem like it's gonna last me like over a week or two for something that's touted to last up to 12 weeks. So that's my only issue with it. And I got the Kindle Paperwhite. So honestly, I'm not sure what's up with that, but it's really good. And Kindle Unlimited is like amazing. If you buy your Kindle right now, you get 3 months of Kindle Unlimited for free, which honestly is gonna come in really clutch for me as someone that doesn't like to wait on the library sometimes, and I also don't have the money to be buying too many books. So far, I like the Kindle. Obviously, the battery life situation is not a big deal because it's still lasting like 1 or 2 weeks. At least I feel like that's what it will last for me. You guys comment down below, how long does your Kindle battery last once you charge it? So that's the only thing I have on this. I'm enjoying it so far, and so far I recommend it. Now let's get right into the book haul, which is the exciting part of this video. I'm going to start with my Amazon book haul. There are 3 books that I got from Amazon right here. So let's open it up. and I can explain. And I know I'm on a book buying ban and all that, but these books, I feel like this haul might actually be my second to last haul for the year. Don't quote me. I don't want to say my last haul because it's still October, but I think this will be my second to last haul for this year. So the first book I got from Amazon was A Very Giddy Christmas by Tomilola Coco Adeyemo. So this is a book that when I was researching like Christmas books, of course Christmas is around the corner and I plan on making like a Christmas book recommendations video. This is one that definitely came out as a top Nigerian Christmas related book. It says A Very Giddy Christmas is a gift of resilience, ambition, and forgotten love wrapped in a sexy bow. And it actually has a blurb from Chimeka Garrix, the author of A Broken People's Playlist. If you watch my September wrap up, I read that book last month and I rated it a 5 stars. So that makes me even more excited to read this book. This is definitely a book I will be reading in December. So if you're someone that likes that book, or you like Nigerian fiction, I feel like you would enjoy this book too, because I think I'm going to enjoy it. So the next book I got from Amazon is Tomorrow Died Yesterday by Chimeka Garrix. Surprising, right? But after reading A Broken People's Playlist, I was like, I need to read whatever else this man has written. And this is his debut novel. I'm so excited to read it. I actually don't know anything about what it's about, but I know it's a book that has a lot of good reviews. So I'm excited to read it. Excited. Very excited to read this book. The next book that I got from Amazon is one that's going to surprise the author, because she's someone that actually watches my YouTube channel. She's an independent author. She has a platform where independent authors can interact with readers like me and YouTubers like me. And that book is Greek Schizology by Senia Breyer. I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I don't know how to pronounce it. She commented after I mentioned that I really like short story collections. So this book is a short story collection. Actually, I'll tell you a little bit of what it's about. It says Greek Schizology is a collection of short stories based in and around the world of Greek mythology, whether following the perilous journey of an Argonaut or equally frustrated and doubted seer. Hop onto your favorite griffin and enjoy the ride. So she was like, oh, you can get it on Kindle since you're getting your Kindle. It's $4.99 on Kindle. I was like, yeah, this is a book that's about something that I'm not really familiar with, which is Greek stuff. So I was like, if I'm going to give it its best shot, it's going to have to be a physical book. Plus, I was like, I mean, if I like the book, it would be nice to have independent authors on my shelf too. So I'm excited for this one. Don't know when I'm going to be reading these two books. I know for sure I'm going to read this book in December, but these two books, I'm not sure when I'm going to read it. But obviously, just subscribe and keep on watching, because it could come up in any one of my wrap-ups or reading vlogs. So, and don't forget to follow me on Goodreads or Storygraph if you want to hear my review on any of these books before I ever post a video about it. Those were all the 3 books that I got from Amazon. Now we're going to move on to my book outlet haul. Okay, so I got a total of 6 books from Book Outlet. I can't wait to show you guys these books, because unintentionally, all 6 books are all by Black female authors. So I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to regret that purchase ever. So let's get right into it. So the first book I got, this is the one book that I was planning to get. Like, this is the one book I knew for sure I wanted to get. The rest of them were just like, well, might as well. And also, actually, I got this when they had the buy 4, get your 5th book free. So one of these books was free. I actually got all 6 of them for like $40. I think that's a deal. You might not think so, but I think that's a pretty good deal for basically, out of 6 of them, 5 of them are hardcover too. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So the first book I got was Black Girl, Your Atlas by Renee Watson. It's a poetry book, really small, something that I feel like I can read in literally one sitting. It's like under 100 pages. After reading Skin and Bones by Renee Watson, that was my first ever book written in poetry, and I had such a good time with that book. It was I think I rated like a 4.5 stars, and this is my first poetry book. And obviously, Black Girl, Your Atlas. It's basically a book about Black girls, and I just feel like this is a book that I want to read. If I had a daughter, I want them to read it. Whatever Black girls around me, I want them to read this book. So it says, Black Girl, Your Atlas. You know the way back, the way forward. Black Girl, Your Atlas. The way no one expected you to be, the fulfillment of prophecy, but it is you always who holds up the world. Yeah, I'm excited. Also, I believe this book has art and pictures in it. So whew, that just makes me excited to read it. The next book I got from Book Outlet was Love and Color by Bolu Babalala. So obviously, if you're not new to my channel, you know I read Sweet Heat and Honey and Spice. I was like, okay, what else does she have in her collection? Because I have to read it, basically. And this was the book, and obviously it was a Book Outlet. Why not? And this is the book that I got for free based on the prices of the book. It's not a big book, and I actually think it's a collection of short stories. It's a collection of short stories. It says it's a vibrant collection of love stories retelling myths, folk tales, and histories from around the world. Love and Color is a celebration of romance in all its many splendid forms. Okay, so I'm even more excited to read this book now. Love and Color by Bolu Babalala. After reading this book, I would have read everything she's ever written, so excited to have this book. And obviously, the cover, very beautiful and colorful. We love a colorful cover book here. I don't like boring covers. I really don't. So the next book I got, honestly, I've never heard of this book. I don't think I've heard anybody that I follow talk about this book, at least not recently. It's Dances by Nicole Coffey. So this is the book right here. This is a book that talks about dance and ballet and stuff. So I don't think there's a lot of books about that either. It says, in this lyrical debut novel, a trailblazing black ballerina must reconcile her high-stakes career with obligations to those she loves most. Written in spellbinding beauty and ballet's precise structure, Dances centers on women, art, and power, and how we come to define freedom for ourselves. So this is definitely a book that I feel like I would enjoy just from like what I read about it, the cover, the synopsis. I think I would enjoy it. Just subscribe and keep up with me, and you guys will be able to hear my thoughts on this book. But I hope you guys are able to get recommendations for these books, because I feel like out of all the books I'm mentioning today, there has to be one that you haven't read and that you should read. Okay, so the next book I got, if this doesn't scream Nigerian, I don't know what else does. And that book is Daily Weds Destiny by Tomi Obaro. This book just definitely gives me like Owambe party. It gives me wedding party, and I just feel like this is gonna give mess and all the drama that goes around Nigerian parties. I haven't even read the inside cover. I didn't read what it's about. I just know that from the cover and the title of the book, I know I'm gonna have a good time. It says the story of three once inseparable college friends in Nigeria will reunite after 30 years for a lavish wedding in Lagos. A sparkling debut novel about mothers and daughters, culture and class, sex and love, and the extraordinary resilience of female friendships. I know this book is going to be a good time, so I can't wait to read it. Honestly, it makes me feel like I want to read it this year if I can. We're down to the last two books, and this video will be over. So the fifth book I got from Book Outlet was Sweetness in the Skin by Ishi Robinson. I believe this author is a Caribbean author. I don't want to say she's Jamaican because that just sounds... Oh, you're Jamaican. Yeah, it's based in Jamaica. It says Sweetness in the Skin is a funny and heartbreaking story about a girl figuring out who she is and what she's capable of and where she truly belongs. I believe this is like a coming of age story. The main character is like 13 or 14, I believe. And just honestly, the cover of this book sold it. So beautiful, and I'm excited to read it. The next and the last book I got in this haul is In Every Mirror She's Black by Lala Akimade Ackerstrom. So this author is one that I feel like I've seen so much of, but I haven't been able to read any of her books. And obviously Book Outlet that's why I love Book Outlet, and I love like secondhand stores, stuff like that, because I mean, it's nice to go to Barnes & Noble when you can, but honestly, I don't have the money to buy all of these books full price, especially if they've been out for a while. If I was getting all of these books I got from Book Outlet from Barnes & Noble, I would definitely have spent over $100 easily. I'm just happy that Book Outlet offers some of the Black authors a chance to get seen. So this book it says an arresting debut about three Black women linked to the same influential white men as they build new lives in Stockholm. told through the perspectives of each of the three women. In Every Mirror She's Black is a fast-paced, richly nuanced, contemporary social novel that explores the deepest depths of what it means to be a black woman navigating in a white-dominated society. Yeah, if this book doesn't scream every black woman's experience in America, yeah, I don't know what else does. And I believe she has a novel coming out next month. I don't know what it's called. I'll put it up. I feel like I've seen it. I don't know. I can't remember the name, but she has a novel coming out in November that I was like, I didn't want to read that book before I read one of these books. And I believe there's a book that follows this book. I think it's called like Everything Is Not Enough or something like that. I'll put the picture up here. So I was like, okay, well, I know about those two books, but let me start with her debut novel. And obviously it was available on Book Outlet, so why not? So that's the end of this book haul and this video. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys got recommendations from this video. Thanks for coming and watching this video. I hope you like, I hope you comment, and I hope you subscribe. Please come back to my next video. Bye.